Hi, welcome back to the channel. This week I'm going to show you what we do when we travel and deal with things like celiac disease. If you're new here, my 5-year-old daughter has celiac disease, so we are a gluten-free family of 5. On top of that, my son and I also have a dairy intolerance. So you can imagine traveling can be stressful when it comes to food. So we will be spending the next few days at a water park resort, and unfortunately there are no food options there for us. They do have gluten-free items on the menu, but after talking to them, their kitchen deals with cross-contamination, and same with the restaurants out there. The town, again, has gluten-free options, but many of the restaurants deal with cross-contamination in the kitchen. And when you're going to a water park, you don't want to risk any type of gluten situation, any exposure to my daughter, because that would pretty much ruin our trip. So what I've done is meal plan ahead of time and prep. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is before we're leaving, I prepped all of our lunches because it's about a 3-hour drive to get there. We will definitely be stopping to eat. And again, fast food options aren't an option for the majority of my family members, so we pack ahead. So I'm going to show you everybody's lunches I have already prepped, so we can just stop somewhere along our trip and eat and have lunch and not have to worry about anybody getting sick. So these are the lunches for everyone this afternoon, and it's nice because I can show you the actual bags that go with the Planet Box lunch boxes that you've seen in previous videos. I'll link above some of our gluten-free lunches, but these are the bags that go with it. This is my 5-year-old, this is my 9-year-old, and what's nice is it has a pouch for napkins and things like this. This is where the water bottle goes. Ice pack goes here. These are the spoons and forks that come with it. And same with my 9-year-old. And then this was my oldest lunchbox when she was in preschool, kindergarten. So it's a Bentco, and I just use this for my son now, mainly because it just has smaller portion sizes. So let's start with his, actually. So his has ham and cheese. Again, this is my homemade gluten-free bread. I'll link it up above. Ham, cheese, mayonnaise. He has the Aldi gluten-free, dairy-free shredded cheese on there. Applesauce, what I really like about the Bentco is it is seal-proof. The Planet Box are not seal-proof, so I don't have to worry about putting this in a separate container. He has some Glutino pretzels, which are nice because they're not only gluten-free, they're dairy-free, some raisins, and then for his treat, he has 2 gummy worms. So that is his lunch. My 5-year-old's lunch. So she does not like sandwiches, so she chose a rice cake with butter and peanut butter, same pretzels, some organic cherry tomatoes from our garden. These you can order them with the Planet Box. They fit perfectly in there. This makes it seal-proof. This is the applesauce, same gummy worms, and then a cheese stick. So that is her lunch. And then my 9-year-old, pretty much the same thing, except she has ham, cheese, mayonnaise, again on the gluten-free bread, pretzels, same tomatoes, applesauce, all those things are the same. And now I will show you my husband and I. Now my husband and I don't do it fancy, so this is the bread that I had my gluten-free bread in because I wanted to use it all up before we left. So again, we just have sandwiches, ham and cheese. He obviously has real cheese. I have the dairy-free cheese. And because I just have an intolerance, it's fine that they're in the same bag. It doesn't bother me that cheese is in the same bag as long as I don't consume it. I have some organic apples. I soaked them in some lemon juice and water, so we will share this container. My husband will most likely pick one of these. I picked it up for our trip. Now, not all of these are gluten-free. The Lay's are gluten-free, the Fritos are gluten-free, and the Ruffles are gluten-free, and the Cheetos are gluten-free. The Doritos are not. So they can choose from any of those. And then I'm bringing a giant snack container of our bars and our cheesy poofs. Again, I'll link up above my Target haul where I show you a lot of these. But these are gluten-free, and we have a bunch of different flavors in there that we can use to snack on, and if anybody wants them for lunch as well. And then for our lunchbox, my husband and I, and my son I'll probably stick in here too. I will just stick it in this big Igloo lunchbox. The Bentco will fit in there fine, the sandwiches will fit in there, this will fit in there fine, and probably some Zevias will stick in there too, and some napkins in the side. But that is how we are going to do lunch on the road. So we are in our hotel room now, and the only thing we have is a fridge and a microwave. They do have hotel rooms that have kitchen sets, but that's frankly just out of our price range. And none of the restaurants or anything like that is an option out here, so I'm going to show you what we're having for dinner. Now, my oldest daughter, my husband, who have no intolerances or celiac disease or anything like that, they went to a restaurant around here, and that's fine, but I'll show you what I prepared for myself, my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old. And again, these meals are things they're gonna be not the healthiest options because everything has to pretty much be cooked in a microwave or something that can be taken out of the fridge. But I'm completely fine with that. We normally eat very healthy, and you do the best you can with what you have. So tonight's meal will be hot dogs, chips, veggies, and the little kids' Zevia. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what we have. So this is what we have. So this is mine. I have a hot dog. Again, everything prepackaged gluten-free buns, the latest classic chips, some veggies from our garden, some tomatoes, cucumbers. My daughter doesn't really like the bread, so she's having her hot dogs. She's having a kid's Zevia. She's having her veggies, and she picked Cheetos. My 2-year-old, he's gonna have a little bit of chips, 2 hot dogs, and a little bit of veggies. I'll cut him some more cucumber. But that is our dinner for tonight. I'll show you what we have. Again, we just have this mini fridge that we're working with, which we shove full of gluten-free things. And then we have this microwave. That is the only thing we have to cook with while we're here on vacation. So for treats, I try to bring something special for my daughter. So at the grocery store, I picked up a candy apple. She has started to eat it, so I just stuck it in a container. And then my son and I are gonna just have some gluten-free Oreos. Alright, this is Wednesday morning breakfast. So we have just some bagels. I pre-made a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. For the toppings, this is for my 2-year-old, just butter. This is for me, and this is for my 9-year-old. So this is my 9-year-old, bagel, cream cheese, 2 hard-boiled eggs, bananas. This is me. This is my 5-year-old. And then my 2-year-old is currently having leftover pumpkin chocolate chip waffles we had before we left, so I just heat that up for him, put some butter on it. That is a simple, easy breakfast. This is Wednesday's lunch, just reheated some mac and cheese I made prior to when we got here. Then they have some sliced green apple. My 2-year-old's having his leftover hot dog from the other day. He's having a yogurt and a bar. My 9-year-old pretty much ate everything already. She's also having a bar. And then my 5-year-old had some crackers, and then they all had some veggie straws before we got into the room. And then for dessert, we stopped at a candy store and got some Jelly Belly. These are gluten-free. Then I will show you the snack drawer real quick. So this is the dresser, and we've just turned the top drawer into food. So we have our desserts over here, we have our snacks, and then we have silverware, plates, napkins, and cups. So for Wednesday night, we are having pizza and just some raw veggies. Again, I made this ahead of time, put it in our Pyrex. This is the Aldi gluten-free cauliflower crust pizza. This is the Daiya dairy-free, gluten-free supreme pizza. So for dessert, we're just each going to have a packet of these. Thursday morning, we're just having muffins and yogurt. So again, just got these from Walmart, and this is from Aldi. Blueberry chocolate. I did pack some almond milk to put in the fridge as well for anyone that wants milk. We have some leftover hard-boiled eggs that we'll finish. So my 5-year-old has a little bit leftover bagel, it's a yogurt muffin. 2-year-old's having a muffin and his dairy-free yogurt. Everybody else is going to have regular Chobani yogurt. And that is Thursday's breakfast. This is lunch right before we leave. So I made some chicken nuggets before we left and just warmed them in the microwave. These are the Aldi chicken nuggets. We have some organic strawberries here, or organic apples if they prefer that. So this is my 5-year-old. Ketchup, again, just brought the Aldi ketchup. She's having a cheese stick. My 2-year-old is having the veggie straws with all of that. My husband and I will just have some chicken nuggets and fruit too. My oldest is eating on the bed right now. So that was everything we ate on vacation as a gluten-free family of 5.